Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today is a fantastic day. It is Cobra Kai season 4 episode 1 that is coming to the channel. If you've been subscribed for a while, you will know that we have season 2 and 3 uploaded, and this show gets me absolutely hype. Honestly, it's where I realized that I absolutely swear so much because I get so excited to just fire out all over the place, and it's made me a better person for actually watching this show and watching it back, because I've realised that I need to cut down on the cussing, which I have done. I mean, we are going to get into season 4. It might come back. I don't know what crazy antics are going to be, coming in this season. Last season, we had 3 gyms, didn't we? We had Miyagi-Do, Cobra Kai, and we had Eagle Fan Karate. All 3 of them going on. We had LARUSSO, obviously, Johnny, and Kreese with their own gyms going head-to-head. It was mental. Miguel, he was in... he's in a wheelchair most of season 1 after getting knocked over the banister from Robert. He did get put in the hospital. He couldn't walk. He couldn't move really. And Kreese, he was trying to play on that. He was loving it. He was thinking that everybody else is weak. He's going to recruit all these badasses. They're going to be the top dogs. Johnny wasn't really focusing much on taking him down straight away. He was trying to help Miguel get better. He was trying to help him realize that he doesn't have to focus on karate all the time. There's plenty of stuff in life to do that that you can still get on with. But no, Miguel was still fighting. He was training. He got better soon. He started to move his feet. He took him to a concert, didn't he? He was tapping his foot, mate. He started to help him, and then he got better and better, and in the end he was walking. Now, it was the last episode which was absolutely crazy. All the gyms come in. He's having a big fight. This is where we did see Hawk switch sides. He was on Cobra Kai, wasn't there? But when they found out that all the bullies that they kind of recruited that was bullying him before he come to Cobra Kai and become this badass was trying to take out Dimitri, his best friend. It doesn't matter if best friends are arguing for months and months. Him and Dimitri was up and down all season, proper taking a mick out of each other, not saying nice things, but deep down they are best mates. And when he seen him in trouble, he switched, mate. He wasn't having none of it. Epic fight. Tori as well fighting Sam. Tori and Sam, I can't wait to see if they carry on their feud. That was really good. Obviously, we had Miguel. He's getting back into it. Hawk, Dimitri now in the mix. And what's interesting as well is Robert has been recruited by Johnny Lawrence, not Johnny Lawrence actually, by Kreese to fight against Lawrence and LaRusso in the All Valley tournament, and that is where he's challenged him. So that is what I'm expecting this season. I haven't watched the trailer at all. I don't know what it's going to be about. Just going off my memory from the last one because it's so hype. I reckon that Robert is going to fight one of them. I don't know who it's going to be. I actually don't want it to be Miguel, actually. It'd be really good if it was someone else, not Miguel. Maybe give Hawk a push, Dimitri, Sam. Give it one of those. I do like it when other people come in and shine. But also always, I'm so hyped. I'm so excited. I can't wait to watch it. Hopefully, you guys are as pumped as I am. If you are, please smash a like if you do enjoy the video. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, let's jump in to episode 1 of season 4 of Cobra Kai. Oh, this is who Kreese called at the end of the last season.
Hello?
Hey, long time.
Everyone does when Kreese rings.
Ready? Let's begin!
Oh no, they've both got 2 different approaches, haven't they?
Many of us used to be enemies, but rivalries don't need to last forever. We know that Cobra Kai is going to use every dirty trick in the book. There's only one way we're going to be able to beat them.
By kicking their asses so hard, they shit themselves. They strike first. We'll pre-strike.
Okay, we're getting ahead of ourselves. We are going to respond to what they do.
Eagles do not respond. They swoop down and take whatever they want.
And let's just warm up with some simple exercises.
All right, line up. Leg back. Front kick. Ready? Hi-ya!
Shit, dude, I'm sorry.
Hey! That's it. Go to the teeth.
Hey, you're just swinging at each other.
Why don't you do something? What the hell is this?
Yeah, that's not really how this works. One of us has to be provoked.
Hey! You provoked yet?
Wax on, wax off.
Get all the cans out of there. Finding a loose change that belongs to me.
They do have 2 different approaches, don't they? Danny, he likes to be cool. He doesn't strike until someone hits him. He's on the defense. Where Cobra Kai, Eagle, Fang, they want to be first, don't they? They want to be offense. They want to strike first, strike hard. You know, don't want the opponents to have any time to counter and hit you back. It's interesting. I thought they may alternate maybe days and approaches so that people can learn how to defense and offense, and then in the end, after knowing two different types, they could kind of hybridize it and use it, you know, like anticipate the strike and strike first themselves, you know, do a quick counter or something. But it is interesting. You can see that they're clashing a little bit already. Well, it says there, look, straight away, opposite sides immediately clash.
Tell you, man, when I get to ASU, I'll be lined up for the snack, you know what I mean?
You guys are pathetic. If you'd have handled your business, we would have won that fight.
Okay, whatever. Hawk, he switched sides.
Look who showed up.
I'm not here for practice.
Well, if you want to be a Cobra Kai.
I never said I was joining. I know Cobra Kai helped when I was getting jumped in juvie, but I am not going to be a pawn in this bet that you made with my dad and Mr. LaRusso.
I gave him every opportunity to come back, but he chose Diaz. You've got even more talent than your father.
After everything that's happened, do you think I care about a stupid trophy?
It's not about the trophy. It's about being a champion.
They have a pretty good chance of winning now that they've teamed up.
They're not the only ones teaming up.
Sorry, I'm still getting used to the code.
The new security system would make me feel safer, but it's just putting me more on edge. Sam doesn't need to go through all this again, and our business can't survive another PR nightmare. If you would have told me a year ago that our family's safety depended on winning a karate tournament, I would have thought you were joking. So how did it go with Captain Eagle Claw?
You know what? At least we haven't beat each other up yet.
Oh.
We got LaRusso 2.0 fighting for it. Once he loses, it won't matter if he welches. Everyone in the valley will see that Cobra Kai doesn't work.
All right, tonight's main course is fajitas and grilled vegetables. I have pico de gallo and corn and flour tortillas. Here, try this. Spicy mango.
I'm happy you and Daniel are working together. I just want to make sure Mickey's safe. I'm glad you and Sam are back together.
I mean, I'm not the only one who's getting back together with an ex, huh, Sensei?
It wasn't a date, no.
He's being modest. Look, we took all those cool pictures and made you look. I mean, not to say that you didn't look cool on
You know, he doesn't even know that I thought he knew he was dating.
Like sushi.
Oh, God, that was well cringe.
Carmen, on the night of what happened at the LaRusso house, I was coming to see you.
Johnny, I think we should give it some time.
I do feel sorry for him there, man. I do feel I mean, you have to admit, he did choose her, didn't he? He didn't want to go with Ali. Yeah, at first, he was interested and he went there. And obviously, he was excited when he was getting Miguel to help him out of his online profile and getting the pictures and stuff. But he realised that she's not the person that he wants to be with. It's Miguel's mum. And, you know, it was a date, but not really a date because he didn't have any intentions of actually I think he could he have kissed her and stuff? I'm pretty sure he could have if he wanted to, and he chose not to. He said, did he tell her how much that he likes her and stuff? And he was saying that he's happy that he's seen Ali, but he didn't, you know, he's not going to take it any further. And I think he was on his way to tell her how much that he actually does like her, and then obviously craziness happened and it was an epic ending. But yeah, I do feel sorry for him in that part. It's a little bit I hate watching little cringy stuff. Not messing around, he's going straight to the source if they're not answering.
Thank you, Mr. Silver.
Oh, Mr. Silver.
Never dies. Bet your ass.
It's good how they use the same people, it's well good.
I'm not here to cause any trouble.
Everything okay, babe?
This is John Kreese, an old friend.
Oh, no. We're not married. Terrence and I are enjoying the journey for now. So, we are just having some hors d'oeuvres. Would you join us?
John that would be splendid.
Oh, he's thinking, oh man, he's going to cause some chaos.
We realize that teaching you opposing viewpoints at the same time can be a little confusing.
Eagle Fang trains out front.
And I'll be back here with the Miyagi-Dos, still working together.
Just separately. On opposite ends of the dojo.
They're just two separate gyms again, aren't they? Like, I thought he was going to do what I said and alternate coaches each day.
Since you're new to Eagle Fang, come on up.
Yes, Sensei.
What the heck? Today we're gonna practice our front sweeps. Who's next? Venus Breath, you're up.
Yeah, mate, it's consistent with his nicknames, isn't it? Penis Breath.
Looks like you've upgraded from running away to hiding.
I'm not hiding.
Well, could have fooled me. Now, at least I'm not the one straddling the fence. Girls like Sam LaRusso think the whole world revolves around them. And why shouldn't she? All she has to do to get what she wants is make a puppy dog face and say please. If you're gonna stay on defense, this isn't the right dojo for you.
Yeah, I do want Tora and Sam to be in the final.
It's
It's a vegan tofu skewer.
Just not hungry.
We met in Nam.
But you never told me you were in the military.
There's not much to tell. You have a Habsburg jawline. I've never seen one quite so perfect.
Terrence was kind enough to host the launch of my new mindfulness app. Unfortunately, most of the schools outside of Los Angeles, they don't teach mindfulness.
Ah, I'm sure kids would love that. Terrence and I have a history of teaching children with martial arts.
Cobra Kai. That's adorable. I had no idea you had a karate phase.
Karate is not a phase. It's a way of life. You can leave it for a while, but it never really leaves you.
Now, everyone, close your eyes and relax.
Stop whining like a little bitch. Get up.
Stay focused.
Punch him in the balls. What the hell is wrong with you? Looking good, looking good.
Right in the balls, walk it off.
Could you keep it down, please? I'm trying to teach in there.
Keep it down. What do you want me to whisper? Karate's a loud sport.
Walk it off. I'm trying my best here.
You know, that's the sparring deck where Mr. Miyagi's great-grandfather taught karate on the Okinawan waterfront.
Go back with your little eagle game. Not one of you.
It's gonna take a while. It is, you know, he did call. He broke his arm.
Everything's a disaster with you.
I don't know where I fit in here. Well, what did you expect? You burned bridges with pretty much everyone here.
It's gonna take a little while.
What did I do? I'm not the one who's been kicking his ass all day.
We're training for the All Valley. There's got to be a way to make it work. You guys just have to connect.
It's not gonna happen. We're too different. There's too much history between us.
What about Rocky 3?
A movie that he knows, mate.
How did Rocky defeat Clubber Lang? Because someone had to reach out first. That was Apollo.
Well, that's a good analogy, that.
Why can't LARUSSO be Apollo?
First is more badass.
Hey, that's a good cow. It is, man.
Hey, so how did it go?
I'm not sure it worked, but we'll see. What about you?
Couldn't tell if my dad went for it or not. Bye.
Bye, babe.
You know, I came here every day after you ran away. But believe me, I never stopped caring about you.
Never stopped caring about Miguel either.
It was more complicated.
There's nothing complicated about it.
You're a good person. My dad knows it. Your dad knows it. Your dad is trying to change. Mine is too. If you could just come back, really help bring everybody together.
Well, then it looks like I get to be the first person to ever tell you this. You're not getting what you want.
To be fair, I think his dad's he's tried to reach out to him a little bit, hasn't he? But it's always complicated. It is. You know what? It's a real tough one with Robbie. Do you not think? Because I do think that Mr. Lawrence and LARUSSO, I do think that they both care for him. Sam cares for him. And like, I do feel like they have his best interests at heart, but I also feel like he finds himself in bad situations, and not all the time he means to. It just falls upon him, and he's unlucky. He's an unlucky kid. Like, yeah, he was having a fight with Miguel, and he did kick him over the banister, but again, it's how the whole thing played out, and the situation and the location that they found themselves, it was just unlucky, and one momentary of, you know, lapseness. Well, to be honest, yeah, Miguel did. He did let go of him, didn't he? I think Miguel had him down. He could have struck, and he stopped. He showed a bit of mercy, and Robbie countered it and kicked him. And then obviously everything that's gone from that has just spiraled way out of control. It's been madness. But people do care for him. I feel like he always feels like, because his mum left him, and he feels like his dad was deadbeat when he was younger and stuff like that, that everybody's just going to use him and flake on him, and he doesn't trust anybody. And then I think, unlucky for him, it puts him in a situation where he can't trust anyone. He doesn't feel like he fits in, and it's just hard for him to get back on his feet.
Nice view from up here. I guess you get what you pay for. I want to finish what we started.
Finish what we started. Just like we were supposed to do 35 years ago?
I'm doing just fine.
Are you? Because the Terry Silver that I knew would have roundhouse old Four Eyes back there for calling Cobra Kai adorable. We went through hell watching our friends die, only to be welcomed home by a bunch of hippies, calling us killers. Together, we made a difference. The only thing standing in our way is Daniel LaRusso.
Danny boy?
He's even teamed up with Johnny Lawrence.
You're Champ and LaRusso working together.
This is interesting. He's going to say, yeah, he wants a bit of action in his life.
No.
Oh, no way.
I was so hopped up on cocaine, revenge. I spent months terrorizing a teenager over a high school karate tournament. Built myself back up. Turns out you disappearing is the best thing that ever happened to me.
Please thank Cheyenne for the trophy.
He's obviously coming in later on in the season, surely. They're not going to tease him.
I'm sorry for interrupting your class today. Don't apologize. It shows weakness.
Too late for popping?
What do you want?
I know we got off on the wrong foot, and I'm sorry I snapped at you.
Ooh.
No, I'm I'm good.
He's proper chiller, innit? He absolutely chilling, mate. Just his hand packet and his beer.
But I think we could agree we have to try and make this thing work. So for the sake of the kids, I think that it's time that you officially join Miyagi-Do.
Why can't you join Eagle Fang?
Come on, Johnny. Miyagi-Do has a rich tradition going back hundreds of years. It's not costing you a thing.
It's always about money.
Money? You know what? I haven't mentioned one word about the fact that you're driving around in a stolen car from one of my lots.
Oh, please. The thing's a piece of shit.
They always bicker, don't they? Always.
How's this ever gonna work?
It's not.
You know, if this is final, then we're gonna have to tell the kids.
At least he done it civilly. Do you know what I mean? Done it civil. Just sat there, agreed, no arguing. Well, loud arguing.
My dad was gone by the time I woke up. Do you know if he had a chance to connect with Johnny?
Nah, I didn't see him this morning either. I'm telling you, that Fiesta burrito, shit, it was like a party.
Crease isn't back yet, so I'm gonna get you guys warmed up.
You've never been a part of this team.
Okay, hit me.
He's gonna take every one of them out.
If any of you can land a hit, I'll go.
Yo, that was good slow motion, that. I like it.
Just gonna watch?
Yeah, I'm liking it.
No hard feelings?
Hey, she kicks him.
The deal's a deal.
Oh.
No, stay.
I like that he honoured his word, though, even though he was trying to help her up when she did swipe at him. You know what? I would love to be one of these on this show. Like, I'm hoping, I'll pray for them, yeah, that they're the one. It looks like Robbie was actually doing his own fight scene. How sick would it be? I would not want to be in a show that's full of karate, right? And then have every single fight scene that I'm in, somebody else doing it, because that looks sick. It looks so fun. And that guy that come in who was talking smack to Robbie at the start, I've never seen him do anything apart from bully Hawk, and then as soon as he come up against somebody that can fight, he always gets beat. He challenged Hawk, got beat. He always challenged Robbie, then he got beat. Every single time that he actually goes in and thinks that he's the bee's knees, he gets taken out. So the guy never learns. But I do like Tora. I think she's a good fighter. And like I said, I've said it a few times this episode, my wish would be Sam and Tori in the final. I would like two females to go at it. We've pushed Robbie and we've pushed Miguel. Not hardcore, but they've had a good 3 seasons, and I do like the little rivalry that they had going between them last season. And it definitely didn't finish, and it can continue. So that is what I would like moving on into this season.
Light traffic today?
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. I'm just surprised you got here on time. That's
The sooner we get this over with, the better.
whatever. Let's just get on the same page of how we're gonna break it to them. Hey, what are you doing?
So, I'm building a bridge.
Well, more specifically, an Okinawan sparring deck. We're all gonna help build it.
Assuming our senseis approve?
The best thing to do is alternate days and learn from both of them in separate times, innit? If they can build a bridge, so can these two.
Our enemies are uniting against us. They think by working together, they have the advantage. It officially ends today.
Terrence, would you be a darling and get a bottle of Montrachet from your cellar?
To beat the enemy, it helps to know the enemy's playbook.
Yo, you have to admit, yeah. Oh, this guy's coming in as well. If you all know how Miyagi-Do fight, all you need to do is add your own little spin on it, and then you've got it. You know each move. It's like muscle memory, isn't it? If you just seen how Robbie was doing there when we had the little bit of flashbacks, and his hair looks better now. Actually, I do like people long. I've got long hair myself. His hair before, I didn't mind it, but once it was cut and it was just, I don't know. I like it now. His hair looks good, but he was using the moves that he learned, wasn't it? And if he can get everybody to do that and then integrate the Cobra Kai as well, you know, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with, mate. They are going to be strong. Oh, it's going to be interesting to see. So, that is the end of this episode. It was decent. A good little introduction into the season. I really did like the recap at the start of the episode. Obviously, that probably won't make it onto the YouTube, but it was a good recap. It made you... it's good how they condense a whole season into like 3 minutes. It's really good. But you're seeing it here straight away. Both gyms, Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang Karate, they was trying to work together as a united front. Straight away we seen it. One wanted to go strike hard, strike first, straight into the action. One wanted to sit back, defend, you know, like get ready and look for your opponent coming in front of you. And you could see straight away one saying one, the other saying another, clash, and that happened all episode. Now, it's good that they made up at the end. They was about to say, rip the Band-Aid off, like he was saying, and just tell them they're going to go the separate ways. But no, if the kids can work as a team, so can the senseis. Do you know what I mean? So they decided to keep going, not saying, and rock forward with it, which I do agree with. It's going to be good. I do like most of the... To be honest, I don't think there's many characters that I dislike in here, actually. And I do like all of the fight scenes. I know we didn't have many this episode, but we had a good one there in the Cobra Kai dojo. Robbie showing that, you know, pretty much he is the better fighter than all them right now, but it doesn't mean he's going to be the better fighter at the end of the season. Everybody can train and learn. If he's going to teach them Miyagi-Do karate while all these already know Cobra Kai, the two blended is going to be really good and really exciting to see. Like I said, Tora, I think her and Sam would be a fantastic one to go into the tournament with, because I don't know, it's nice to focus on other people. I do like it when people get a chance to shine and they absolutely grasp it and absolutely excel. That's what I'm all for. I know Robert and Miguel have been in it for 3 seasons and they have had good chunks, and Hawk's had a good little bit as well. But I wouldn't mind somebody maybe like Dimitri given it. Last season, he got given a little role with Hawk, and it was really nice to see. And he is improving, getting better at Cobra Kai, getting better at the karate. So, I mean, I want an unexpected person to be able to make it quite far in the tournament, but not due to any luck. I don't want somebody coming in and they're fluking the way through. I want them to be real good at it. So, like, bring a new person up through both of the karate gyms, or continue with a feud that has been bubbling slowly, and we can absolutely smash it, you know, if we get into the final of the tournament. Because obviously, let's be honest, it's going to be both of these gyms in the final, has to be, otherwise it'd be a massive shock, and it'll be really exciting to see. So I mean, good start to episode 1. I think there's 9 more. I think there's 10 episodes a season, so we've got a long way to go, and a lot of fighting and a lot of action that we're ready to get uploaded and stuck right into. Okay, and that is gonna wrap up episode 1 of season 4 of Cobra Kai. Hopefully guys enjoyed it. It was a pretty good introduction to the season. I think we just set the foundation of the story this episode. You know, it was nothing too crazy. We did get a decent karate fight at the end inside Cobra Kai. You know, it was Robbie who was taking place of the sensei, while Kreese was trying to recruit his old friend Silver, which we will get to. But while he was there, he was saying, look, mate, I know people don't really want me here, but if you can hit me, I will leave. And had a good little scrap with all of them. Took them all out. He even took Tori down while he was showing her a bit of mercy. Well, not mercy, but he was saying, you know, you can get up. She kicked him and she got him, and he was like, okay, a deal's a deal. I said, if you hit me, I will leave. And he was going to bounce, and she said, no, stay. And now he's obviously here. He's saying that if you want to beat Miyagi-Do, you want to beat Eagle Fan Karate, then guess what, mate? You're going to have to learn the ways of the enemy. I've been there. I know the playbook. I know all the moves, and I can teach you that. So I do think it is it's quite good, actually, because, like I said, if you know your offense and you know how they defend and you can counter with everything, you can anticipate what they're going to do. It becomes like muscle memory. If they throw a left, you can move that way. If they throw a right, you can move back, up and down, left, right, whatever it is. If you know how the enemy moves, you are, you know, you're in a better position to counter and attack yourself. Because like Cobra Kai says, strike hard, strike fast. They don't care, mate. They want to take you down. So, really interesting. Like I said, Kreese, he went to recruit his old buddy Silver, yeah? If you've not seen the Cobra Kai film, to give us a little bit of a backstory there, which is decent for you to see, that he was part of Cobra Kai back in the day. He was a savage. He was terrorizing LARUSSO, and now obviously he's found out that Kreese's star pupil, Johnny, is teaming up with LARUSSO to go against Kreese. He wants to get in on the action. At first he rejected it, you know, but he's living a life that is totally different and totally opposite to what he was previously used to. Kreese was saying to him, look, mate, you know, you was in Nam, you've been to Cobra Kai, you live karate, you die karate, you don't fall out of it, it's always part of you. The guy that I know, the Silver, he would have took anybody out who was laughing at Cobra Kai, because he was a guy, he was laughing at it when he was talking about it, wasn't it? And obviously he rejected him then, but later on he went down to get away. He's seen it, Kreese must have left one, and he's done a spinning kick and absolutely smashed it against the wall, and it looks like he's obviously going to come in for the rest of the season, and he's going to join up. So we're going to have two teams. It looked like we wasn't potentially going to have two teams because Johnny and LaRusso was absolutely bickering from start to finish, wasn't it? You could see one, again, was strike hard, strike fast. With Johnny, he wanted to start on the offense, where LaRusso likes the defense. He likes the cool, calm collectiveness of them. He's trying to get them to do yoga while Eagle Fang was outside kicking, hawking the balls, you know, for absolutely shitting on them when he went over to the dark side, so to speak. So again, it's really interesting. And he was going to break up. They was going to obviously fold the gyms and just stick to what it is. But it turns out Hawk's breaking the fence. He's burnt bridges. He's trying to mend them, you know. He's getting it there. They're extending the yard. He's saying, look, mate, if we could build this little island here, we could practice. There's more space for us. The two teams can be united. Is that okay, senseis? You know, they was going to say no, but of course they said yes. So that means that we have got a team and it is established, and we've got LaRusso and Johnny going against Silver and Kreese. That's what it looks like anyway. I don't know if Miguel is going to be the front man, and I don't know if Robert is going to be the front man, but we have had that. And like I've mentioned, it would be nice if somebody else took the front, but I actually don't mind as long as it's high intensity, fast paced, good action, good fighting, good stories. I do not care who is having the fight. You can have male on female, female on female, male on male. You know, it doesn't bother me, boyfriend and girlfriend, whatever's me. Even if we ended up with a fight, it'd be so good, yeah, if the All Valley ended up with them two scrapping, both of them scrapping, just like get Robbie, do you know what? I would actually love this. Get Robbie and Miguel scrapping, disqualified. Tora and Sam, boom, disqualified. Guess what? We're going to have to settle this the old-fashioned way. Kreese and Silver against Johnny and LaRusso. Have that as a fight. Stick that in your smoke and... stick that in your pipe and smoke it, mate. That would be such a good ending, mate. Like I said, LaRusso and Johnny against Kreese and Silver would be sick. So I don't know how it's going to go, but it's going to be a wild ride. And we're on episode 1 and there's 9 more to go. So thanks so much for checking out today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please smash the like, really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, I will catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.